Hi everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm sharing with you my July favorites from fashion to skincare to beauty. Everything will be in this video, and I actually didn't realize how much I actually purchased in the month of July until I was getting ready to film this video. All right, let's get into it. The month of July was not a big month for releases, but there were some really good bits and pieces that were released. So first, let's start off with fashion. Usually I don't purchase a lot of fashion pieces during the month of July just because August and September are almost here. It's almost the fall season, and usually that's when the fall fashion comes out. So I like to save my money for that. Fall is my all-time favorite season and I love fall fashion, but I did purchase this really gorgeous blazer in the month of July. I had the honor of being the keynote speaker at my pharmacy school where I graduated, and I knew I had to wear something special. Now, I did want to wear a blazer just because blazers always look very professional, but it's been so warm outside, I also didn't want to be sweating. So I really wanted a blazer that looked chic and also was short sleeve, and it's really difficult to find a blazer that combines all of that into one. And then I found this cute blazer by Ann Taylor. I love the cut to this blazer. I think it is so chic. It is short sleeve, so it keeps you nice and cool while still giving you that high-end fashion as well as looking very professional. So if you are looking for anything like this, I think this is honestly a staple. I love the color, so that pop of color, and it looked amazing when I was presenting up on the podium. And this was so easy to wear. It does have a large fit, so I would say if you like more fitted blazers, and I would go a size down, but I think this is a beautiful piece to have. I definitely will be cherishing this for years to come. It is so easy to wear and it looks beautiful. Building on to fashion, I did purchase one bag in the month of July, and this might seem like an unusual piece, but if you know me, you know how much of a Disney fan I am. I am planning a Disney World trip at the end of this year, and Adam and Louise had a beautiful bag that is honestly perfect for a park day. This bag is the cutest. It is a crossbody bag, and as you can see, it has little Mickey heads all over it. It is not 100% leather, but it is leather-like, and it fits a lot of stuff in here. I cannot wait to wear this during my next Disney trip. This charm is sold separately. It is the little carousel horse at Disney World. So if you've been to Disney World, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I had to purchase this. It is one of my favorite rides. I know it's very simple. I also really love the teacup ride as well, but you can just put the charm right on there. And this is the cutest bag. It also does come with a strap, and the strap also does have little Mickey ears on there. This is the cutest bag ever. I just want to show you what the bag looks like with the strap on. I think it's very well made. It is a very small company, but I love it when I find treasures like this. I think that usually you get things that you don't normally find anywhere else, and it is just the cutest little crossbody bag. I cannot wait to wear this, and I will definitely be having some photos up on Instagram. So if you are not following me on Instagram, definitely be sure to follow me there. Now for skincare. Now during the summer season, I do like to keep things simple when it comes to my skin, but I feel like I can be a little bit more aggressive than the winter season where my skin normally is extremely dry. But in the summer season, I do tend to have more acne prone skin, and I do have to manage it, and salicylic acid is my best friend. I started using this Zeo Skin Health Cleanser. This is the exfoliating cleanser for normal to oily skin. This one does have salicylic acid in there. It also has really tiny beads, and this is perfect to exfoliate the skin. Just a close-up of this cleanser. As you can see, those white beads in there. It is very gentle on the skin, but every morning I have been using this for the salicylic acid that's in here, as well as the tiny beads that really exfoliate my skin very gently, and it just leaves my skin very bright and also gets rid of all the dead skin cells that tend to really capture onto bacteria and therefore cause acne. After the cleanser, I usually moisturize my skin and then I am all done for the day. Now at nighttime, I have been using a toner, and this toner by Motif is new for me. They did send it to me last month, and I usually use this 1 to 2 times a week, not often, because I do want to keep my skin barrier intact, but I find that this is quite gentle. It is a very gentle toner, and it just keeps my skin glowing and smooth. I have noticed that when I wake up in the morning, my skin is a lot smoother. So I have been really enjoying this. I do think it is a small size. So this only has 30 mils in there, but using it 1 to 2 times a week, I feel like it will last a couple of months. I have been enjoying this. Next up is this Beauty Bio Glow Facial. Now I know this is a controversial tool. I personally tried it about a year ago and I wasn't a fan of it. But I gave it another try and I used it a couple of times and I absolutely love it, more so because I have been clearly seeing that my skin has looked amazing, very glowy, and my acne has been under control for this entire month. I've also been using this Glow Facial Concentrate. This one has salicylic acid as well as hyaluronic acid in there to plump the skin. Now, when you first use this product, you're probably not going to see a difference, but I promise you, give this another go, try it for a couple of times, and you will fall in love. It is so easy to use. I do feel that my pores are so much cleaner. I love a hydrofacial, but I just don't have time to go get hydrofacials often. So this has been such a wonderful tool to have at home so that I can use it whenever I feel like my skin is looking a little dull. I really have been loving this tool. I'm glad I gave it another chance because it really has made a difference in my skin. I cannot wait to use this during the winter season when my skin is very dry. So really looking forward to see if this is going to make a difference in my very dry skin during the winter. So this technically is skincare and makeup in one. I have been really curious about Typology and I did reach out to them and asked to try some of their products and they sent me these and I have been really loving them. So this one here is the Typology Cream. This is just a face moisturizer. So what I've been doing is I just put on just a little bit of the moisturizer in the morning. And then I use these glow drops. This one is the Concentrate Illuminator with vitamin C. And usually I put just about a drop or two. Just put a drop over here. And it just gives my skin such a beautiful glow. These are the two together. And when you mix them, they just give you the beautiful glow. Look at the difference. On this hand, I actually did use the cleanser, the Zeo cleanser, the moisturizer, and then the glow drops. And look at that glow. I really have been loving these products combined together. They also sent me their lip oil. This one is infused in vitamin E and squalene. And now I know why this brand is so popular. This is such a gorgeous lip oil. I usually apply this on my lips and also apply it as a blush, and I've really been enjoying this brand. I think I'm going to go back and purchase some more of their products. I am interested in the concealer as well as the foundation. I think these are the perfect everyday type of product. Speaking of perfect everyday product, I have been loving the new Merit foundation. This one is the Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen Broad Spectrum. I add a sunscreen on every day as well as throughout the day. I do reapply my sunscreen and I've just been loving this first thing in the morning, applying it all over. The tint is beautiful. I use shade number 22 and I have used this so much that I feel like I'm almost out of it. I've been using this daily and then throughout the day I usually use my powder sunscreen to reapply all over my skin. But this is such a great product. If you love Merit Beauty, you will love this foundation. I highly recommend you try it. The Natasha Denona High Sculpt Bronzer is gorgeous. I don't know why people are talking about this more. I thought this would be very popular than what it is. At least I haven't been hearing a lot of people talking about it. This is so beautiful. It melts into the skin. I do have it on my skin today. It gives the perfect bronzed look without without going overboard. Now, you can definitely go overboard if you want to, but just applying a small amount on to your skin really gives you such a beautiful bronze look. I usually apply this where I normally sculpt my skin, but you can certainly add this liberally all over your skin. It lasts all day. I'm serious, it really does last all day. If you love the Natasha Denona concealer, you will absolutely love this bronzer. Definitely give it a try if you haven't done so already. There have been so many blush releases this year, but I had to include this one. This one is gorgeous. I love this shade. This one is in Rose Glow. I have this on my skin today and it's gorgeous. So easy to use, very easy to blend. I just pop this on in the morning, use my fingers or even a brush, and I'm good to go. I did purchase this Glowgasm Beauty Light one in shade High Blush. I think this one is the Pillow Talk shade, but this is gorgeous together with this blush, and this is what I used today. I applied this blush and then I applied this Beauty Light Wand right on top on the high points of my cheek where I normally like to bring some light to the area. So this is more so as a topper, as a highlighter. I have seen people use this as a blush on its own. I've used it as a blush on its own and I do love it, but both of these together are simply just magical and they look gorgeous on the skin. This Beauty Light one came as a kit with the Plumpgasm in shade Pillow Talk, and I really have been loving this. I did purchase this sheer shade and I just found that I was using it often, that I had to get this set because I really wanted to try this shade as well. And I really love both of these. I think this is a great kit. The Nordstrom sale is still going on, so if you want to pick anything up, then I highly would recommend this kit. Gucci came out with a beautiful summer collection that includes a blush, a lipstick, as well as the most beautiful perfume for the summer season. So I purchased the blush shade in Silky Rose, and this is a gorgeous pink shade. I just love the fact that this is a simple matte blush and it's such a pretty pink shade. I love using this in the morning as well, and can we just appreciate the packaging? The packaging is everything. Honestly, it is why I purchased this collection to start off with, and I've never purchased any makeup product by Gucci. This is the first time and I'm glad I did because this is just simply exquisite. I love the packaging so much that I just had to purchase the lipstick shade, and this shade is in They Met Me in Argentina, and it is a gorgeous peach shade. Now, I feel like this is really balmy, so it's more as a lip balm. It is quite thick. I have been enjoying this. It's very comfortable on the lips, but surprisingly together with the pink blush, it looks stunning. I don't normally like to blind buy perfumes, but I made an exception for this one just because I do like the Gucci Bloom. I also love Gardenia. I think Gardenia smells amazing. And this one has Mandarin Essence, Gardenia Accord, and Sandalwood Essence. And just the fact that it has Gardenia and Sandalwood, I knew that I was going to love this. This fragrance is sweet, yet has that sensual note, given that it has sandalwood. It is such a beautiful, intense, yet calm fragrance. I really think it is perfect for the summer season going into the fall, and I've just been wearing this nonstop. I love this fragrance. More July favorite lip products. First, I have the Merit lip liners, and although these did not get released in the month of July, I think they restocked in the month of July just because of how popular these were. When these first were released, I personally was not interested. I just felt that they were a lipstick in a lip liner packaging just because they don't have much of a lasting power, and I was definitely wrong. When I reviewed the Uniform Skin Tint, Merit did send me one of their lip liners and I fell in love. These are so easy to apply. They are very creamy. True, they don't have a lasting power all day, but I do not mind that at all just because they are so easy to reapply, and the shades are gorgeous. They're just a gorgeous everyday type of shade. I went ahead and purchased 3 other shades just because of how much I love them. So I do have swatches for you. If you are interested in these, I will also leave a link down below. Chanel released 4 new Rouge Allure Velvet shades in the month of of July, and I purchased 3 out of the 4. My all-time favorite is shade 77. I do have it on my lips today. It is just the perfect everyday type of nude shade for my skin complexion, and I was very surprised by shade number 76. Shade number 76 is a beautiful cool toned nude, and at first I felt that this was too light for my complexion, and I was also wrong about this one. When I applied it, I immediately fell in love, and I have found myself using this often in the month of July. I want to close off my July favorites for all my book girlies that also enjoy makeup. I did finish 3 books in the month of July. Now, I have been reading the ACOTAR series, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I finished 3 books in the month of July: A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Rings and Ruin, as well as A Court of Frost and Starlight. So all 3 books, I finished them so quickly. They were just that good, and I absolutely love the second and third book. They were by far my favorite in the series thus far. I am now reading the final book that is released, A Court of Silver Flames, and I know that the 6th book will be coming out very soon. So definitely have been enjoying this series, and I'm almost done with it. So for all my book girlies out there, what should I read next? Leave me a comment below and let me know. A lot of great releases in the month of July. I've really been enjoying all of the products that I've shown you, from fashion to skincare to makeup. Just love it all, even my recent Kindle reads. So I hope you guys enjoy these kind of videos. Leave me a comment below and let me know what your favorites were in the month of July. That's it for my July favorites. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, be sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. And if you are interested in any more of my videos, I will leave a couple more right here for you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.